Hello Internet! NexGenStriker here to talk about a very awesome game that's in development called Project X Zone or Project Cross Zone, or who knows, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, so maybe it's Project Cross Zone. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, let me just give you a run-over, a little synopsis before we get into the main topic of the video. Project X Zone is a crossover between Capcom, Sega, and Namco Bandai. Sorry. They're all coming together to make an awesome RPG fighting game. Actually, it's called well, I'll get to that later. But anyway, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to play, but it's an RPG. Let's just say that. So, yeah, that's awesome. And for those of you who still aren't convinced, let me list off some franchises from Wikipedia, which isn't always 100% accurate, but I mean, come on, they're pretty accurate. Now, I'm going to save the best for last. Let's start with Sega here. We've got characters from Sakura Wars, Virtua Fighter, Valkyria Chronicles, Space Channel 5, Shining Force EXA, no Sonic yet, Space Harrier, Fantasy Zone, Dynamite Deca, Alien Storm, and something of Fate. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why whenever I get on camera I always tend to mispronounce. But anyway, let's go to the Namco Bandai side, which I think has the most potential for characters. We've got Super Robot Wars, we've got Endless Frontier, Tekken, the Xeno Saga, Tales of Vesperia, that's a popular one, isn't it, people? Dot Hack, I don't know what that is, God Eater, and some Japanese thing I'm not even going to attempt to say. And then we have, as I said, my personal favorite, Capcom. That's right, I'm saying favorite and Capcom in the same sentence. And there's no not anywhere. So, what makes it so awesome for me about Capcom? Well, we've got Street Fighter characters, Ryu and Ken. We've got Resident Evil characters, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. We've got Dante from Devil May Cry 1. Not the reboot, but the very first original one, which he looks awesome. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got Frank West from Dead Rising. We have some Dark Stalker characters. We've got, I think, Gene from God Hand. I don't see him on here. And I think this is the big one for the fans, Mega Man X and Zero from the Mega Man X series. Yeah, Mega Man's finally back. Is that not awesome? Now, if that doesn't hype you up enough, or you just want to see more, there's a trailer in the links below, in the little info box, because I want you guys to see it. This is a really cool game, and it's not being developed by any of the three that I listed above. It's actually being developed by two other companies, but it's not them, so, And it's on the 3DS, so you don't have to worry about any cut and deal sort of situations, I wouldn't think. So yeah, it looks really amazing, and definitely check it out. If you have a 3DS, man, I would honestly, I would be hyped, But then comes the problem. This game's only coming out in Japan. Now, why is that? It's not being localized anywhere else that we know of as of yet. Now, for me, I personally thought, being with all these companies, that they would in fact localize it, but Sega and Capcom had nothing to do with the localization. It's actually Namco Bandai. Now, when I heard that, I immediately thought to myself of all the different things they've localized, and I was wondering, why not this one, especially being so epic? I'm guessing maybe it's just because they think it's so risky that they don't think it'll make money, but that's where I come in. I saw this from Alpha Omega Sin, and I am spreading the word, people. So, if you want this game to come out in any other region aside from Japan, considering that the 3DS is region locked, that means you can't import games and play it on there unless you hack it somehow, then go to the link below and like the Facebook page. Not only that, but also the only way to complain to get this thing to come out somewhere else is to complain to Namco Bandai themselves. So, I've got another link for that. Go there, complain to them. I've rallied people to complain before, and it has worked quite well. So, I hope you guys do participate. It's going to be a phenomenal game. It looks really good. If you don't believe me, go look up the specs, go watch the gameplay trailer in the link below. I'm just really hyped, and honestly, I think this would make all of those companies a lot of money. All of them complain about not getting enough money. Well, here's your golden egg right here. All these franchise. It's like a dream come true. We don't have enough good crossover games. Honestly, we don't. And they don't ever get localized. They always stay in Japan. Why is that? There's so much potential for more money. Blech. And money's all that anyone cares about, so why not, you know? So I'm just being realistic here. I hope you guys will support it. I really, really want this game to come out. It's going to be so awesome. And for those of you who are just curious as to how has it been in the life of NexGenStriker and what I've been doing, I'll just give you a little rundown. I did beat Arkham Asylum, and I've got a few more things I need to do on it, but I'm pretty much done. You know, I'm 100%ing this game because I pretty much did it on the Xbox, so I'm doing it on here. And I've started Deus Ex, really interesting. I haven't gotten too far into it, both hype-wise and story-wise. I just haven't had much time. But there are a lot of options, so if you're an RPG shooter fan, you should look at it. I don't really need to recommend it, though, because it's already been recommended. And as far as today, as you can see, these are my honor cords that I got, that I had to get today. We had graduation practice, and quite frankly, it was the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. Okay? Seriously. Oh, man. I could go on a whole rant as to how stupid the people, not only in my grade are, but the people like in my school system is. Let me tell you, they are searching us before we go up to the graduation. Like, we're going to have to unzip our robes and they're going to search us just so we don't bring in, like, beach balls, you know? Because I don't know, like, about you guys, but we always do that. I think it's funny because it always, you know, really makes them mad. And for all the crap they put us through, you know, just, you know. And me personally, I thought maybe bringing water balloons would be funny, but yeah, I don't know. They're real sticklers this year. But anyway, that's all I had to say. If you like me a lot, visit my Facebook page. It's also down there. If you really, really care about me, you can subscribe or send me a PM and be like, hey, what's up, bro? And I'll be like, yo. But other than that, that's all I have to say. And might I just comment LOL at the 360 ban on sales? Like, seriously? That's never going to work. But anyway, that's just me. Obama's going to turn that thing down like crazy if it gets to him. But anyway, see you guys later.